Peace to the family. I'm back. Now, I told my people once I come out of retirement and I commenced my teaching that we was going to wind up coming with a slew of negativity. And those of you that keep up with me and follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, y'all know what it is. I said this. I prophesized this. Okay, second they see me in the streets, picking back up, I came back into the country for two things in particular. You know, I'm participating into some celebrity basketball game events for charitable purposes. And also I have an upcoming lecture at a university in Texas. Per my speaking on the streets out there. And I made a promise to make that commitment. So I'll be out there. Texas, I love you. We'll give you more of that information as we go. But I want to say that it is a disgrace what Negroes do when they realize you don't respond to them because we're not at eye level. I don't have any enemies here. I don't accept people as my enemies. I appreciate the brothers and the sisters that keep up. I appreciate the brothers and the sisters that use my name, whether good or bad. Unfortunately, they're just going too far left, too far left. So we got to deal with that. We got to deal with that.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got to listen. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know what it is. We not gonna let that go, are we? We gotta do that again.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB,
the conscious guy.
Brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people.
Hey, I gotta listen, man. Y'all know how we do. Now, I'm gonna give you semi-vintage Polight here today because this is just a warning. Because I could take it there, and I could take it some places because I'm way more articulate, way more knowledgeable, and collected way more data. Don't you ever think that you could backstab me over 4 or 5 times, and don't think on the second, third, and fourth time that I'm not here collecting data on your ass. Don't ever think that. So let's do this again, just so you know what it is.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of people. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Don't ever underestimate a guy that you know is smarter than you. You always got to think about the guy that's smarter than you. You got to always be able to tell the truth about that. Never be so ignorant. Never be so ignorant. Never be so ignorant that you think you're going to outwit the one that's smarter than you. I'm not playing no games. You know why? Because if I say nothing and I let you talk, then stop talking. And if I say nothing again and you do your talk, stop talking. And if I say nothing again, then I'm like, oh, you start saying stuff like, I dare you to respond, but I know how you Negroes do on YouTube because you Negroes are sick. If one person that don't like me in this community has beef with 9 other parties, I can guarantee you that those 9 other parties got at least drama with 8 other parties. What does that mean? They all have problems with each other. Not one of these Negroes who put up these negative videos have a problem with one person. They all got a problem with each other. They're all fighting for space. What's this movie called? I think it's called Press Play. When you watch this movie called Press Play, it's about the conscious community on the low. It's about people who, there's this guy that created this virtual world, and everybody is fighting to be the ruler of that virtual world. There's the real world, but everybody is walking around with their VR glasses, doing their best because they got an avatar that they're able to facilitate this game process through. So I sat there to myself and said, yo, and they fight amongst each other, kill each other, bang on each other, everybody fighting each other to be the ruler of the virtual realm. They don't run the realm, they don't own the realm. And little do they know, even when you get to the damn so-called end, it's set up in such a way that you guys just really eliminated each other because it don't even end the way you think it would work in the convention of playing a video game and going to level 1, level 2, and level 3. Now, what does this have to do with anything? I'm going to tell you what this has to do with everything and anything. What this means is that's YouTube. And in the YouTube world, there's a group of Negroes fighting for the space. They got their little avatar symbols up there. You click on it and you get to hear each of them petition to win you over as they tear other black people down. Now, it'd be all good if somebody that came out only had a problem with me and me only. But all these Negroes talking about me, they stay having problems with other black people every day, every month, throughout the year. They always got a problem with another brother. They're either banging on an organization or banging on an individual. But the reality is these black men like banging on other men, pause. But that's just what it is. These black men are obsessed. You know why? These black men will say stuff like this. I'm not going to tell you no names. I'm not going to get to no speculation unless you start liking this video. A grown 50-plus-year-old man talking about press the hearts so I can give you some latest gossip and scandal. A grown man, over 50 years old, using the last of his pension years, sitting in front of the damn computer, and you think I'm supposed to respond to everything you say. But these guys don't travel like I travel. I'm going to New Zealand next. That's the next place out the country I'm going to. I travel over 30 hours to do that. I just came back from Hong Kong and Thailand. That's my conflict. My conflict is what wife I'm going to travel with, or if I'm going to roll with everybody. What's the new car that we're going to roll up in or pop up in? What's the next one I'm planning to get? I got Rolls Royce Slingshot i8 problems. Porsche for my birthday from one of the wives. I don't even know which car to drive. But you want to credit all this success to flawed business practices endeavors throughout the years. Here's the first response. Those of you that follow me all over the other place, y'all know what it is. You new guys are going to say, oh, that's Airbnb. But those of you who've been following me, y'all know what it is. Every time I upgrade, I take it to the next level. I give you the laptop view of what's going on here. It's first response. Because I came back from Thailand. Came back from Hong Kong. I was supposed to do what while I'm on this 16-hour flight? I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to, yo, excuse me, you got internet on the plane so I could cut and paste some audio and disrespect this man's wife and children? Am I supposed to do that? Am I really supposed to do that? I don't think y'all realize. Y'all don't. Yeah. Let me give you the death. Let me give you death. Y'all got to see how extensive this thing gets. Response one: when I come back from the country, I gotta come in a dang scary house where every time I talk, I can hear the echo. It's not that it's empty. This is why I don't respond to people. This is why I don't. Come on, YouTube world. Look at that. What's up, Net? Look at her. This is what I'm supposed to be doing with my baby. I'm supposed to be watching the game off that projector over there. Woo! Woo! Ric Flair. Woo! If only I could have played that music here. Eating her callaloo. Eating her callaloo. Look at this. In here. Got a whole room. Got a whole entertainment center up in here. Come on, man. This is my response. Pardon me, y'all. I'm going to get to the juicy Negro activity that some of you crave, salivating over, but I'm not with all the negativity. There's no need to, because I'm not frustrated or angry with my situation. I'm not angry with my situation. I'm just not angry with the situation. Hold on. Let me speed this up. Because y'all need to know. Y'all need to see how deep this thing gets. When I say deep, oh, you know what? What the hell? Oh, okay, good. Y'all need to see how deep this thing gets. You feel me? It's the other bathroom over there. We ain't gotta do all of that. Come on, y'all don't even look at the shoe game, my G. Y'all gotta see how deep this gets. Don't even know what to do with this one yet. Still haven't plotted it out. Let me show you how deep this thing is. First of all, you need to see the other side of the house is all the way over there. Let me see if I can angle it in such a way that you can see what's taking place. Or maybe I should just run from one side to the next so you can get an idea. See, if this was a cell phone, I could have did it right. If this was a cell phone. See those stairs? Look at those stairs. You know what those stairs made out of? Negroes sit. And I don't mind making them sit. This is why I gotta come home too. Before I can even get to the slander and settle myself down. I don't know if y'all see that. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see this the right way. I hate to disappoint, you know what I'm saying? I hate to disappoint. Because some of you still gotta live in the hood. Ain't enough still in the world. You better give me my fucking credit, man. I grind hard. You could pull out some 2-year-old, 3-year-old situations, embellish on them if you choose. I don't snitch. If someone takes an error or makes a mistake, I take it. But what you're not gonna do is blatantly lie. And we're gonna deal with that. We're gonna deal with it. And we're gonna talk about the right way to deal with these situations. Because I'm not gonna deal with y'all the same way. Not gonna deal with y'all the same way we've been dealing. Not gonna do that no more. Y'all better stop that. I don't know how many of you got bridges in your crib. I don't know how many of you do. But every year I make sure I up the ante on what I'm doing. Nay on y'all with the laptop. Every year. I wish this was on the phone. You gotta go to Facebook so you get the genuine talk. Cause I ain't got no webcam and all that. I ain't been on the laptop in quite some time. That joint look dope in the nighttime. Believe that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, Black family. Hold on. You know, this is crazy. Yeah. No, these are the facts. These are part of the facts. For the homie that's saying I'm only concerned with the facts, these are the facts. Facts is this is what this is all about. This is what it's all about. Facts. Because I'm the only one that left the hood. Everybody else is still using the same old dirty sheets. Come on, it's a new season. When you get to season 2 or season 3, you got to change the theme song or something. When you get to season 3, you got to change the backdrop or something. Get a green screen or something. This is what it's all about. So no, this is relevant because it's part of my response. Part of my response is when I don't respond, understand that I ain't grind this hard to sit in this talking negative to other people. I expect these people to behave the way they behave, but they just took it a little too far. I have no expectations for people who contend or purport to have been my friend. I knew when the friendship stuff stopped. Keep that in mind. Come on, man. You thought it stopped? And anybody that's been following me, y'all already know what it is. Just like with them cars, y'all know what it is. Ain't that much rental, Airbnb in the world. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. All you gotta do is follow down my timeline. It don't change. When I'm back in America, it's how we looking here. And this is not the only spit out. Y'all know that. Come on, man. Do you know what this costs? And what you trying to credit to? My car is more than most people mortgage. The Ghost, over 400 bands. The Wraith, which is new, over 400 bands. Stop playing. The Slingshot, just for fun. Nothing to brag about. Little Batmobile, it's just for fun. Porsche was a gift from wife. Got no choice but to deal with that. I-8 was my toy. 150K. Don't play around with me. Don't play with me. And you can wish for the IRS to get me and all of that. That's a dub. I'm all over mine. You guys could be learning how to get it when I took the time out to tell you and teach you, and I did it for free, especially the ones closest to me. But you know what the ones closest to me did? They made fun of me. They said, yo, I heard you was living in hotels. I heard you living in timeshares. You'd be surprised. The dudes who wearing all the crystals and all that stuff in the community, the dudes with the platforms who can't get along with nobody that they invite to their platforms, all of them was making fun of me when I was talking about how I'm going to live. They laughed at me like, come on, nigga. Everybody that do this pro-black thing, we only go but so far. They laughed at me. They laughed at me. That's a fact. They laughed at me. I put it on my life. They laughed at me. They made fun of me. They joked on me. Sometimes I was secretly on the phone to listen to them making fun of me. As one of the homies would say, yo, they wilding, but I'm with you, Pete. That's what they did. That's what they did. But watch this. Watch this. So, you know, this is my response. I know you're like, yo, hey, that ain't no response to the, no, we going to get to what we got to get to, but we only going to go but so far. And I'm explaining that to you and why. But let me talk to you about the pathology in this damn community. Let me do that. Give me the time. Allot me the time to really talk to you. Let me talk to you. Walk with me. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. Let me show you how things look in my world. Let me show you something. I ain't playing around with y'all, man. This is real. Some real talk I'm on. Corny Negroes. I'm the only one who made it. Ask yourself why nobody else made it. So the one who make it is because I'm doing nothing but negative, right? That's what they got to sell you. Because then if it's not because of nothing but negativity, then we got to ask, how come your ass is where you at? Look at this. This is what I'm supposed to respond. This is for my people who be like, yo, please just respond. I could be doing this. Hold on. I could be doing this. Let me take the volume off. I could be doing this, or I could be turning around saying, let me stop what I'm doing throughout the day to talk to you guys. I could be in Thailand, connecting with the animals, the elephants, doing my thing in a different time zone, 14, 17 hours difference, whatever. Yeah, the abs on fleek, it happens. It happens, people. It absolutely happens. Yeah, I could be doing this, or I could be on YouTube. Take it easy, y'all. I could be on YouTube talking reckless. That's what I could be doing. I don't want to do that. I got a life. I actually got a life, people. I actually got a life. This is what I do. I got a life. So when people have a life, let's take a look one more time. Wow. I'm living my life. What y'all say? What y'all young folks say? You're living the best version of your life? I'm living my life. Don't worry, it's going to get good for those of you who want to get into some of the mischievous stuff. It's going to get good. Okay? It'll get good. It'll get better. And for the Negro that says, why don't I show my dark-skinned wife? You must have not been on the stream that I did, literally 40 minutes behind this one. You may not have been on the stream 10 minutes ago. Y'all crazy. This is all smoke and mirrors. Block that person. Yep. Now I'm going to show you how this works. I don't know if y'all read the title or not, but y'all don't control the narrative. I talk about what I want to talk about. Just because you talk about me don't mean I got to talk about what you talking about. Let's get that straight. But we going to get to it. But I got to address everybody because my people ask me questions too. My people ask me things too. Like, please respond, Polight. Please respond. And what I got to explain to them is when you live in your life and the people who are not enjoying their life is talking about you, then guess what happens? When people who don't enjoy their life take time talking about you, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that Rolls Royce. Oh, how come I don't show? Which wife? That beautiful chocolate sister right there. Salute, we've been together for 20 years. Look at that. Amazing woman. Now they're going to say, how you going to show the other wife? That's what they're going to say. And it's a shame because Negroes want to attack my children. What part of the game is that? But the first thing is when you say, yo, Polight didn't respond yet. Polight didn't respond yet. I'm giving you an example of why. The lack of a response. Shout out to Lee England, signed by Quincy Jones doing this thing. Only first one with that deal with Michael Jordan. Got to give that man love and props. I'm busy having a good time dealing with my life. And when my business comes up, I deal with my business. When people make my business their business, it doesn't mean that I got to say something to them. These are facts. These are facts. Now, before I officially move on and start dealing with the dirty, mischievous negativity that many of you like, let me shout out my homies in Brooklyn. I'm coming back. I'll be out there in a couple weeks to handle some business. Salute to my lokes because they taking the time out. They took up an initiative for us to set up this bookstore in my old hood. We're working with the church and the community because the church is the one that buries us and sends us off. That's the relationship the homies have with the church. You know, we kill each other and they bury us. So we're looking to create a better situation. And we also got the Buddha Being tournament coming back. You know, this is for Mula. Salute CIP to cuz. We got the 2-day tournament that's popping out over there. So you can follow up on the Instagram and Facebook to get that information, to support, to contribute, to donate. You know, you holler at the homies and they'll make it happen. I'm only just supporting it. You feel what I'm saying? So salute to you guys. So I'm definitely from the 9. Salute to my homies in the 9 ounce. I'll be back in New York, and we're gonna handle all official and unofficial business. We gonna make a JJ, our people full of it. When niggas shooting all the time, when niggas robbing all the time. Got caught with some work, I took a big loss. Back in that trap, I'm losing weight like I'm Rick Ross. 9 first and 9 6. Running road to red knots. These hitters I got don't. Yeah, y'all. So I just want to salute my homies in the hood because they took up the initiative to heal the hood, not kill the hood. So I will be back out there. You know I'm from Brownsville. You know I'm from the 90s, East New York. I will be out there again, showing the love, continuing what we already started. But right now, we gotta go back to this.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of you. Order in the court. Order in the court.
So, you know, someone said, you know, the 50-year-old Negro gonna clap back. That's all he got.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank.
If he had a life,
he's the
he
real
wouldn't
head
be
of
able
the
to do
CMB,
that.
the brains behind the whole thing.
Hold on, let's go.
That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I gotta listen. If I'm going down, I'll take a whole lot of you. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Okay. Order in the court. Order in the court. So let me explain something to y'all. We back. Let me explain something to y'all real quick. Let's get messy. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to get messy. I know y'all like getting messy. I know you love it. I won't be doing video after video. Let me tell you that right now. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me get that out the way. I will not be doing video after video. And let me tell you why. One, I'm way too busy. Two, I already understand the pathology behind these guys. So let me walk you through some of the process of some of the pathology in this conscious community and why Brother Polight is going to respond. But unfortunately, y'all got things twisted in YouTube land because your teachers teach you to think crazy. In your world in YouTube land, this is what y'all get taught. Let me show you what y'all get taught. Bang. Y'all don't use the phone no more. Y'all use YouTube to dial up. That's what you do on YouTube. The conscious community and YouTube are the same damn thing. The white man owns them both. It's the same thing. The conscious community, whenever they have a problem or a diatribe they need to get into, they go on to YouTube. Whenever I need to find out how someone feel about me, I got to go to their channel. You would think we didn't know each other. The main reason I did not respond, I got two reasons now. The main reason I did not respond to all these, well, I got three. The main reasons I did not respond to all the chaos is for one, for starters, I travel entirely too much. So I'm at a handicap. I don't have the luxury to sit in front of the YouTube or in front of the computer to upload YouTube video after YouTube video, do live stream after live stream about the same person over and over and over and over. When I do respond, that's it. When I do respond, that's it. That's how that works. Let's give you another reason. Reason number two, I travel entirely too much. These people are crazy. It's not necessary. Let me see if I can get you good lighting. It's good. Yeah, this is real good. Hopefully the service is still good. Too much sun. I'm working on it. Hold on. Because I want to be outside for some of this. Ain't that this is, wow. All right, cool. This should be good. So, let me explain something to you. First and foremost, I got too much on my plate. I'm in film. I'm shooting movies. I sit courtside. I got wives. I decide which wife I'm going to be with for the day, or which two, or which three, or which four. That's what I got to decide. And ain't nobody looking for me to be lacking on any sex, any dinner engagements, any parties, any trips, because I'm infatuated with talking about other men over and over again. If you have a woman in your life, trust me, you wouldn't be on YouTube every single day, because she would have to say, I'm not with this man because I have to wait for him to talk about the same man he's talking about every day. Anybody who has an actual life, it wouldn't be able to work like that, because then behind my wives, then it's my children. Behind my children, then it's my business. Aside from that, I have to fly. When I fly in the air and I'm going 16 hours, 18 hours somewhere, that's it. My next trip is New Zealand. It's going to take over 30 hours flying to get from here to there. That means I got to take 3 planes and 2 connecting flights. What you know about that? And then when I finally get home, after grinding to get the dopest cribs that I can get, I'm supposed to be in the crib upset, yelling and cursing and screaming, disrespecting other people's families because they talking about me? When I know I'm getting remedy from whatever situation in the right manner. And I learned I don't have to petition to people on YouTube to validate myself, my reasoning, or my argument, because a troll is going to troll you no matter what you say. A troll is going to say everything you got is rented. When you show that that obviously is not true, the troll is going to ask for your registration, ask for a mortgage note. This is what people be asking me for. DMing me. Nigga, show your mortgage note. Then I believe you. I'm not looking to convince you nothing. I show what I show for motivation for people who believe that they can't do it. That's what I do it for. I don't do this because I want to prove to y'all something. I do this because I just want y'all to know. Don't let no one tell you can't, because I come from a very harsh background, and many of you do, and I don't want that to be the limit to your aspirations. That's it. Facts. Now, let's think about this. One Negro in the community, aside from the restraining orders and all the stuff after they talk crazy and reckless. There's this one guy, convicted felon, and tricks people into thinking he's raising money for a daycare center. And everybody hangs out and is cool with this guy. All the people that's banging on each other, some of them bang with each other, bang against other people. And I'm like, yo, hold on. A convicted felon is going to open up daycare centers all across the country. This is a scholar, though, a teacher. Then the same guy turns around and he says, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you hotels for cheaper whenever you travel. Then we found out that wasn't good. He threw that away. We're going to do a GoFundMe so we can raise $1 million. Then that got trashed. And then it was, I'm going to show you this UFO evidence. They did the DNA testing and everything for it. Then we found out that was a lie. They didn't even say sorry, but swore on his life, like, yo, they did DNA testing on this. And then what took the cake for me, because I responded that one main time, because the first time was legitimate because we was going to do a debate. The second time was like, okay, let me respond to something you say. After that, I'm done. Because especially when I see that you're crazy, I need to stop. So when a man videotapes the highway and says these are UFOs when he's taping the headlights of cars driving and you can hear the cars honking, and then puts his face in the camera and says, hey, see, this is real, y'all. I don't want to hear nothing. At that point, I said, I will never respond to this guy again. He didn't change my last name, changed my age, did all sorts. Look, I know when I'm dealing with crazy. I'm not talking to nobody who can videotape cars and all the other stuff. Be a convicted felon and say, hey, I'm going to open up tickets, raise the 10 plus bands and shut the whole project down and started selling you hotel passes to get into hotels cheaper. Listen. And when the people started getting on him, he got on me. I'm not gonna mention these people's names. I'm not interested in it. I don't need I'm not clout chasing. I'm not into none of that. I just know when I'm beat. I know when someone can spend hours of time on YouTube attempting to ram the same point home every single day to get it into people's brain, to get attention off of what they're doing that's wrong. And there's the other guy who's, I do this for the babies. Black power. You do it for every baby but your baby. Your baby's right in Harlem. And according to the mother of that child, you don't see your baby. By choice. But I don't get into people's business. I'm on my own business. But cats can sell drugs to go to Egypt, sell crack to be exact. I still got the video. Cats can sell drugs to go to Egypt, have a 30-year dope plan to get people out the hood. Let's sell dope to get out the hood. I don't mind these guys' business. They constantly talking about me. But I know not to respond to somebody who could come up with a 30-year dope plan. And many of you know who I'm talking about, because this is YouTube. This ain't them other platforms and venues. Those of you that don't know, figure it out. If you don't worry. Don't lose no sleep over it. But my man said he got a 30-year dope plan to get brothers out the hood, to move dope for 30 years. And then we can set up some motherfucking companies. What's crazy is you got brothers in this community talking all this militant stuff. And not only did they impregnate a highly reputable brother in this community's daughter, but then they will come and teach just a few blocks radius away from where their child is actually at. They will teach a few blocks radius away from where their child is at. It's insane. What you want to talk about me? I don't talk about y'all. Every time y'all did a video, y'all mention my name, y'all do it on someone else's channel. You don't want your channel taken, you talk on someone else's channel. I don't talk about y'all. I leave y'all the hell alone. You know why? And it's not a petition for y'all to stop either. Because I know you guys are lonely, y'all scared, and y'all sick. Y'all are lonely. You guys are actually lonely. It's annoying how lonely you guys are. It's so annoying. So I know when crazy people are in my midst talking crazy, and I know better than to talk to them because that would make me crazy. So when you ask, how come I don't respond? I'm just going down the list. And there's others. But let's get to another guy who I found out he was living in his car the whole time. He was putting up all these videos talking about, I murdered my daughter for Hollywood fame. I found out he was homeless. Then there's another guy who does drugs every stream while he talks to you. Sips lean, blows bud, And I found out this guy was homeless. I seen his text messages. Someone shared it to me and showed me he was homeless during that time. And he needed money. So he went for controversy. So this man did over 50 videos on me, to the point he can't even get that much views when he talks about me now, because he's exhausted people's interest. He should have quit while he was ahead, rebranded, and do what he does. There's another group of people from some black media they used to have. They used to have some kind of in black media or something, right? And these guys were partners. And they used to always get at me, say, hey, Polight, you scamming, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that, you took this, you doing that. And let me tell you about this story. The man is too ashamed. One of those brothers, as part of that group, is too ashamed to say that when they learned how to make some other money off of YouTube, they dropped all their conscious community interests. And then they started getting a lot of monies from AdSense, and the dude changed the password and locked his man Solar out. So Solar couldn't get no more monies because this man changed the password and stopped giving him money, according to him in his words, in his exact words. I got his exact words. Literally, I got his exact words. Okay? And he, after all the time he was talking about me, he never had the heart to come out and publicly disdain the very brother he worked with to tear me down. He's so embarrassed. He won't do 30 videos on that guy to say, hey, you know, he stole from me. He changed the password. And son don't even deal with the conscious community no more. He found his bread and butter with what he does on YouTube. He steals other people's content now for a living and gets incredible amounts of views in hip hop. He found his bread and butter. But what I'm saying is, the pathology is, the other brother won't even blow up his spot and say, yo, this is what this dude did to me. He won't even do it. The dude blocked him out of his channel. Facts. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You see, it's crazy. And son is there like an abused woman who's just afraid to tell the truth that this man abused me. And speaking of abused woman, let's go to another man. This guy's over 50 years old. Everybody he befriends that does a good job or creates their own following, he swears blind that the reason he don't get along with them is because something wrong with them. Now, I may not agree with the young brother he had a fallout with the older, wilder brother that he had a fallout with. I may not agree with some things that they say. I'm not going to tell you I disagree with everything. That'd be a lie. I don't agree with their approach. I don't agree with their fanaticism. I don't agree with their disrespect of each other when they get mad at people. But what I'm going to tell you is this. This 50-year-old plus brother is not going to convince me that over 10 people that came on your platform and you have fallouts with them, that is always all their fault. You ain't even come out once and say, you know what? I'm the reason these people no longer are part of this community. Do you realize the rage that people leave this man with perpetuates itself every day thereafter? People are still angry since the time they left this man. And like an abused woman, you can't even see when you had a good brother in your camp. You sit there like an abused woman who co-signed everything I did, showed me love and support, and I could do no wrong. But the second we had a fallout and I part my ways with you peacefully, like an abused woman, you sat there and you said it ain't fair that this man can live in a better house than me, drive a better car than me, when I done made my sacrifice and did so much for him, and he just leave me here. You sound like an abused woman. You sound like a woman on her petty claims. Because I've seen those women who broke up with men and they can't say no good about them. And it's like the whole time they was with those men, they did nothing good. And you sit there as a 50-plus-year-old woman complaining about how much you did for me and all the wrong that I've been doing. Well, you know what we say to those women? Couldn't have been that wrong the whole time he was with you. Now you ain't got nothing good to say. Now he's without you. So to the 50-year-old woman who can't keep a relationship with nobody that they encounter, you're sick. So sick that your shenanigans put you in the hospital more times than you were cared to tell the community. You can't keep a friend. We're talking about a man who starts trouble, tells his friends to bang against those people he's starting trouble with, then doesn't tell his friends after his friends start banging. He doesn't even update them to tell them, hey, listen, I want you to know I did the beef with them. You find out he did the beef with them when you see them on his channel, or he calls you on three-way and these people on the phone and he's trying to, yo, hold on. Y'all got to stop this. Y'all got to calm down. So now he's everybody's friend. This is what this guy does. This guy befriends people who talks nasty about his wife. Befriends people who puts out his house address. Befriends people who clearly were looking to get him hurt. That's what this man does. People who say I'm showing up. Let me tell you about this man. This 50-year-old man. Let me tell you about this 50-year-old man. This 50-plus-year-old man who has a platform where he cannot keep a friend. This 50-year-old man where anybody who looks like they start getting any clout or any potential to have their own audience, he, for some reason, winds up having a beef with them and then tells everybody that person's too egotistical. This is a man who can't keep no company with him. The only company he could keep is people that suck. But let any of those people that suck actually become somebody. He will have a problem with them because he can't control them. And out of everybody that left, brother, I'm the only one that left and I didn't say nothing negative about you. To this day, you haven't got brother Polight. And you probably think Polight don't got nothing. You probably thinking there ain't nothing he can say that ain't been said before. Wrong. I was the closest to you, King. How you think you could betray me 3, 4, 5 times and not think on the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th time? I'm not sitting there saying, let me collect my data. And I collect my data legally. I can prove what jurisdiction I was in when I collected my data. When it's time for you to have an expose on you. But it's so corny, I don't want to do it because you're so slow, you don't realize how it destroys the community if I come at you. The community been waiting for me to come at you. Everybody know you a hothead and all you do is bang. Everybody know you do this every month. Everybody know you do this every year. You say you ain't gonna do it no more. You tell people this story, I'ma change my life, kumbaya. Next thing you know, you back at it again another 20, 30 days. You do it every time you got a reunion or awards. Speaking of which, the only thing this community can ever do again is a reunion or awards because they can't do election, they can't do debates. All your teachers that's in this conscious community doing lectures and debates is a dub. They can't get to the debate because it's always about to be a fight. Whether it was about the metal nature, it was destroyed because money and because it became violent. When it was supposed to be about herbs and medicine and Dr. Sabi, the two brothers were in too many points of contention. It had to be canceled. Or whether it's the Hebrew brother against the elder brother, highly reputable, very good man of comedic science, very good brother. That can't happen because it's too contentious. And each time around, you know what we say? We blame the teachers. Why it's contentious? We blame the teachers for the metal nature debate not going down. We blame the teachers for why the herbal conversation couldn't go down. We blame the teachers when the Hebrew brother and the comedic science brother debate couldn't go down. But never do we blame the damn platform that they're attempting to do this with. But guess what? When Brother Polight was around, did you have to cancel anything? So right now we can tell it's a testament to 2 different people's character. Because when I'm around, the show goes on. When I'm not around, when's the last time you seen a debate? Now tell me this, if someone's bread and butter is lectures and debates, and one of these brothers say, hey, the cash cow says, I ain't messing with you no more. We made a lot of bread this last one. Congratulations. We made over 5 figures each. I still got what I paid you. I still got my checks. You fucking liar. You made over 15 bands. You fucking liar. And stupidly and foolishly, you bought a fucking car the day after. And you stayed in the goddamn hood, knowing you said you wanted to move out. And you thought that I was going to continue doing debates. And you try to push me up there to do another one in just 2-3 months' time. And lost your mind when I said, I'm not doing that no more. First of all, I don't want to do no more with the brothers. That's why the last one I did with the white man. Because the brothers were too invested in my personality and the little games that get played. The white man wasn't going to allow this Negro to manipulate him the way the brothers would be manipulated because the brothers was already coming in with preconceived notions and reservations. Too invested in my personality. And my brother was feeding those insecurities to make it more contentious for the potential of a lot of a disrespect. And I'm saying to myself, why should I subject myself to this disrespect when I'm the reason that that brother that I'm debating is going to get paid more money than he ever gets paid to speak? Anybody ever debated got paid more money than ever got paid to speak. Especially in a debate, I could say that. In a debate, you got paid more money doing a debate with me than you did with somebody else. As far as that platform's concerned, you're not gonna lie to me. So why should I keep doing debates with brothers who don't even give me enough respect to say, man, I'm gonna get some money I ain't never made. I got the checks. Don't you ever lie. We beat our records on pay-per-view. Yep. And we beat our records at the door. Because Brother Polight got to the point I couldn't even do stuff in the Black Theater no more because I was going over 400 people. Then I started going over 700 people. Then I started going over 800 people. Alhambra is too damn packed. We had to start looking for another venue. But Brother Polight said, you know what? Rather than go to the community and petition to them why I don't want to deal with you no more, I quietly and gracefully bowed out and went my way. You attempted to work with other people. It never worked. You attempted to get me back on the platform. I said, you still want me to talk to Negroes. I don't want to deal with the negativity no more because I'm doing bigger and better things. I'm rubbing shoulders with the wealthy. I'm rubbing shoulders with billionaires. I'm rubbing shoulders with people whose net worth is worth over 100 million. I don't want to be seen with riffraff disrespecting me just because I disagree with their religion or their politics. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, you getting soft, or you whitewashing. Nah, fam. I don't want to give somebody a platform to disrespect me. While y'all snicker and you secretly like all the little nasty things he say, you're not into it for the lectures or for the doctrine. Come on. I go to Egypt while people download PDFs. I go to Israel while people download PDFs. They're not on my level at this particular point. I go to distance for this knowledge. I go to distance, and I'm still going to distance right now with or without a debate. But because you don't take my complaint serious, I said I'll walk away, and I ain't have to do a video on you. I never have to do a video on you, King. I don't have to, but you're too fucking greedy. You're too greedy. That's your problem. You want to control everybody. And anybody that got enough sense to say, you know what, if I don't like what you're doing, I'm going to just walk away and do my own thing. You loathe them to this very day. You hate anyone that was smart enough to walk away from you. Everybody else, you hold the platform over their head because you know at the end of the day, they will sell their soul to you just so they can get some views. So they will stay there and let you undermine them, circumvent their intelligence and disrespect them because, you know, at the end of the day, they just want to get in front of that camera again. But for the rest of us that realize our potential and realize we don't have to deal with you that long, you hate us to this very day. And that's why it's a recurring theme. Every time you get a chance, you talk about the same people over and over. You just take turns. Show me a debate that worked out since Polight left, y'all. And ask me, if a person's bread and butter is these lectures and these debates, and it's been dry for 2 years, plus, it's no wonder all we can do is reunions and awards. And don't mistake me, we need awards, you need to appreciate people, but pretty soon people are going to be up to their neck in plaques because the only thing that we can do good now is celebrate each other. And the whole science behind doing awards is to make sure that I get a person who has a little following here, a person who has a larger following there, a person who has a mediocre following there. Let's invite all of them in the name of unity and love, and you all need to be rewarded while I collect the bread. So the only thing we could do good with all this contention, because people just want peace and unity. So goddamn, we're going to go to award, and awards need to be done. I hope it works out successfully, and I hope there's no violence or negativity there. But I'm not no damn fool. If it ain't a reunion, it's an award. If it ain't a reward, it's going to be a reunion. That's all you can do. You can't do no damn lectures, and you can't do no debates because you're too niggerish. You're too niggerish. You don't know how to do nothing without being negative, man. Nothing. You don't even know how to let your brother part his way without being negative. You mad negative. And I don't want to deal with the negativity. Shiesty, son. You mad negative. Everybody that left you called you a crook, said you was bootlegging, called you a criminal, called you an agent, disrespect your wife, disrespect your children. You on a live stream calling the police because people disrespecting your children. You want to turn around and talk about my children? You should call my daughter so you can confirm if she actually cried because you was talking about her. This is the same daughter that was going to fix your credit when you asked, because you don't even use the homie that you put on your platform to fix people's credit. You don't even use his. And if it's real, show your credit score, because he was on your platform long enough for you to have an off-the-chain credit score. I'll show you mine, you show me yours. I'll show you mine, you show me yours, because my daughter does it, but I tell her don't do nothing for nobody in the conscious community, but I said for size an exception. I got the proof too. So I dare you to lie. I dare you to lie. I dare you to lie and say you ain't beseech my daughter to get your credit score fixed. And then you turn around, you get at that young sister because you mad at me? There's no excuse for that. She ain't did nothing to you. She did nothing to you. But you should call her. You got her number. I know you got a number. But you can put people on your platform. Now, that's not a knock to the brother who does the credit thing. I don't know if he does good. I don't know if he does bad. What he does is none of my business. But it's very interesting. Very interesting that that dude is on your platform so much talking about credit and black cards, and you came to my daughter after soliciting his product for so long. You can't get the house you want in another neighborhood to get out the hood, so you can move to the Bronx, but you can't get the house because your credit sucks. So after you betrayed Brother Polight X amount of times, you still came to me for help. And Brother Polight said, okay, go to my daughter. She does that? Yeah, that's what she does. Why you ain't tell me? You want to hear it back? Because I'm not slow. Because after you betrayed me X amount of times, I ain't miss a heartbeat, dog. I hope you never did betray me again, but I ain't miss a heartbeat. So tell the people why you won't even invest in your brother that you putting on the platform to sell his product to everyone else but you. But you came to me, the man that you betrayed. Let me tell you how deep it gets, people. This is just talk. This is just a warning. Because none of what I'm saying got anything to do with how I can hit this man. Pause. When them cats was in your bottom floor, when you was busy, let me show you how silly these people are when it comes to YouTube. When it comes to YouTube, you don't know what side of the bed people woke up on. That's why even when someone says something about me, it takes me forever to decide if I'm gonna respond. And then I calm down, then I don't even want to respond. And now I've totally become immune to this, to the point where it's like, yo, I don't feel like I have to respond. Only this occasion I decided I'm gonna talk to my people because they're like, yo, Polight, what's up? For those of you that live in this small world, because most of the people found me don't know nothing about none of this. And they're gonna be asking me about this after this video. Because I've learned to create a whole new world and cater to a whole different demographic. So people don't be into this. They don't even like the conscious community because we bang more than gang members. Because everybody of y'all, every single one of y'all that don't like me, you got beef with like 9 other people. This is an absolute fact. And if we go to those other 9 people, they got beef with like at least 8 other people. Because it's inclusive of y'all. All of y'all disagree with each other. All of y'all talk about each other. All of y'all are fucking sick and crazy. And y'all all men. And y'all got families. And y'all got children. Y'all sick and disgraceful. Y'all sick. I swear to you, y'all sick. Y'all are mad sick. All y'all do is beef. And if I don't beef back, yo, come on. But if I beef back, you're going to say, why y'all going back and forth so much? Leave it alone. Oh, you and him need to unite. Let me tell you something about this old man. This old man was so busy on YouTube, not understanding, yo, you can only push people but so much. You can only do video after video after video after video, degrading people. And he's the type of slut that what he will do, he would take the time out and say, I ain't going to do no more videos. He'll do another one because his whole while, what he wants you to do is respond. And he wants you to come out of character. He wants you to call him names. He wants you to be very disrespectful so he can then license himself to take it to another level. He didn't get it from me. But look what happened to him on 2 different occasions. On one occasion, a dude came to his crib, ready to bust his goddamn ass. Salute to his nephew. Because what y'all don't know, y'all think he wild and he out of control. That brother is a mediator. And it's unfortunate. Because like I told him before, I got love. I don't go against the homie. I show my support. But I show the extra initiative to be positive because that brother's actually positive. And it's a damn shame that brothers that come from the streets might have to bang on each other because this fool don't know when too much is too much. Leave my fucking children alone. Leave my wives alone. You got a problem with me? Talk about me. I don't talk about your wife and I don't get into your business. I don't talk about your infidelity. I don't talk about none of that. I mind my business. If you're doing whatever you're doing with whoever or whatever their name is, I don't deal with it. I don't. But I'm not slow because you're not going to betray me over and over and over and over and over and over again. But that's fun stuff. That's all for fun. My real response to you is a whole different way. I'm not dealing with the YouTube thing. I'd rather not because it's going to be very disheartening when I have to talk against you, bro. It's going to be very disheartening. And then I got people laying in wait, can't wait to hear me go against you. They can't wait because they got plenty of you. When Inky and I had beef, asked Inky if I did one video against him. You know what I said? I said, yo, my children know your children. That's why I left it alone. That's my brother. Until he says otherwise. That's my man. But I ain't do a video against him. Because I'm like, yo, my children know your children. That's why I fell back. It don't mean nothing to me. For me, I got to see the challenge on in. I wonder if I could survive this chaos. Now I know I can, so it really don't bother me. But you're just going too far when you start talking to my children. My daughter got to call me crying like, yo, da-da-da-da. People call me, yo, what's up with son? Now he talking about your children? Okay, cool. But let me tell you about this dude, because it's going to get real interesting at this point, y'all. Y'all need to really listen to this. So forget the other guy that showed up to his crib. Forget the other guy that's about to take him out, challenge him to a knife fight and all sorts of stuff. Dude was official. Dude was officially going to get him. His nephew diffused that. Now this 50-year-old man. Here's another situation. While he's on the live stream degrading some brothers who look alike, genetically because of their reasons. They look exactly alike. While he's over there on his live stream degrading this brother, talking crap about him, don't you know, while he's, and mind you, he was already shitting on me. He was already disrespecting me. He was already on his anti-Polight campaign. He already had beef with the people that he had to suspend the Metal Netcha debate. He already had beef with them. He had beef with everybody. He's beefing with everybody. He's beefing with me. He was beefing with the people for the Metal Netcha debate, and he was beefing with these other guys, these brothers. Don't you know that one of those guys went into the first floor of his apartment building in the hood with a ski mask, waiting for him? Guess what Brother Polight did? And I dare you to lie. You know what Brother Polight did? While he was disrespecting Brother Polight, while his videos were still up disrespecting me, Brother Polight called Sara. Yeah, I'm saying his name now. This was Sara. Brother Polight called this guy. I called him and I said, yo, fam, while you doing the live stream on Sun, he in the basement right now. He in the first floor right now. If you don't believe me, he said he just saw your daughter walk into the building. Now, mind you, his daughter didn't even tell him there was a guy with a ski mask on when I came in the building. This is a true story. Brother Polight then calls the guy who's wearing the ski mask, and I called his brother because it was still good communication with me. And I guess evidently I was so cool with them still that maybe I wouldn't channel the communication over to Sara. But I kept my shit all the way official and I let everybody know what I was doing. Like, nah, man, I can't know you got a ski mask on. I don't know what you're doing, bro. That's not good for your destiny in life, and that's not good for his. Meanwhile, you know what Sara did when he found out somebody was in the first floor wearing a ski mask to kick his fucking ass or do worse? He continued to talk about that person on his live stream. Because his mind is thinking he's just going to do a YouTube response. He ain't thinking you could push people to the point they want to take it there. His dumbass is thinking he going to do a YouTube. So he's on the live stream daring this man to do a video response, to do a video rebuttal, not knowing this man is on the first floor wearing a damn ski mask. He don't know that this man is wearing a ski mask. This is a true story. His nephew know about it now too. It's a true story. Not now, his nephew been know about it. God put him on. This is the type of foolishness. And after that, he's still on YouTube talking crazy. But what he don't realize, you mess around and get your family touched because you thinking, oh, I got stuff to drop on him. But what happens if somebody get hurt because you going too far, bro? Chill the fuck out, because all you're going to do is say that was wrong, and yo, I'm going to get him back. But why put yourself in a position to even attempt to get somebody back? You got to know how much is too much. Chill. These grudges that you holding against other men, chill the freak out, bro. Because eventually you start dealing with people who have more time or more resources than you. And if they got more time, it's one of two reasons. They either got more time because they got more resources than you, or they got more time because they got no money whatsoever. You don't want to be dealing with either one of the two people. You don't want to deal with a person who got more resources than you, but then that could translate to anything, either legally or physically. It could be any of a number of things. You don't want to deal with somebody who got more time because they don't got no money. Because if they ain't got no money and they got plenty of time, then they got to sit there watching you embarrass them and get thousands of views embarrassing them, and then their mind may not be able to take it because they may not be that popular to endure being embarrassed by so much people at the same time. So now you are subjecting your family to that as everybody knows where you live. This is stupid. Like, you really stupid. You got to grow the fuck up. Then you busy cursing this young brother out so much on the live stream, you wind up in the hospital because you're high blood pressure. This is not your game, bro. You too old for this. This is not your game. I'm kicking real truth. You can nitpick at whatever I say and don't like it, but I know I ain't lie about nothing. Fucking slow. You want out the hood and you want to rely on your credit? My nigga, if you never bought that goddamn car after that debate, right after that debate, Harry Rosenberg, Hebrew Israelite debate, don't tell me I got to give you a donation, dog. What the fuck I look like giving somebody a donation who made over 15 bands with me? What I look like giving you a donation? That was a donation. Me being part of a project with you where you did numbers you never did before, that was part of a donation, King. Don't ask me for no fucking donation after that. Don't ask me for no donation. You could have bought your van, but you bought you had a new car, but you wanted to upgrade. You want to be like me. You wanted to upgrade. So you had a family caravan, and you could have bought your Black News 102 fucking vehicle. You could have bought it. You could have bought it. But instead, like the nigga you are, you had to buy a used Benz. You didn't even wait a week to contemplate that. I'm going to just tell them that I got it for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Say word, I'm lying. I dare you. Say word, I'm lying. Say word. Try it. Say word. I want you to incriminate yourself. Say I'm lying. Be proud of the actions you made. And I told you this. Yo, bro, you deserve whatever you choose to get. You shouldn't feel away. I know people going to hate, but tell them niggas the truth. Tell them you bought that car with the debate money, you good. So picture me. If a man came off of a debate where he's able to buy a Benz, and I'm not saying he ain't use some of his own personal cash. I'm not into none of that. I ain't into no embellishing and lying, but I know for facts that my man was in 5 figures from the payouts I gave him. These are facts. I got my receipts. I got facts. And guess what? I still got the messages. Look at this card. Yeah, just picked it up right now. And I said, yo, cleaned up real nice. And guess what I bought? I bought a new crib, put my family in, and moved further away from the hood. That's what I did. And I invested the rest of my money. That's what I did. I didn't want to buy a car and stay in the same fucking crib and subject my family to the same shit. And now you relying on credit. Now you relying on credit. Disgusting. Now you can't get where you want to go because your credit score too low when you got a man teaching that damn thing on your platform. Sick. This is why I don't respond to sick people. He's sick. You can't get the new home you want because your credit sucks, but you got somebody on the platform teaching this month after month after month. Then you come to the man that you're slandering and you betray seasonally to ask his daughter to help you with credit. Then you turn around, you so mad at me for whatever damn reason now, you attack her, the young lady that's going to help you. You're sick. And you can't keep a friend. You're sick. You're actually sick. You can't keep a friend. You can't keep a friend. Everyone you befriend, you have a fallout with. Name them. Well, is it Ali Muhammad? Is it young Pharaoh? He's wrong, right? Maybe General Seti's wrong. Maybe Umar Johnson's wrong. Maybe Brother Polight's wrong. Maybe Shaka was wrong when he wasn't dealing with you no more. Maybe Reggie was wrong when he was in his feelings about how you dealt with him. Maybe Inky was wrong when he had a fallout with you. Maybe all of us was just crazy wrong. You're always right. No one agrees and no one gets along with you because all of us is ego tripping. All of us is ego tripping. You are sick, bro. You are fucking really sick. You got to get your shit together, King. Your shit is fucked up in the head. You can't keep a friend. You can't. I still got the same friends I came in the movement with. I still got the same friends that I had since the time I came in the hood, and no amount of how much better I do they turn me down or take me down, hinder me, slight me, slander me, backbite me. I still got the same day ones. But you, man, you befriend your enemies. You make your friends become enemies of these guys, and then you befriend the enemies and attempt to keep the same friends and wonder why we look at you like, yo, hold on. So everybody gets to like you. Bro, I done said and did certain things to these people. I can never be cool with them again. How the hell? You just let them talk about your family and everything, and now you friends with them again? How you do that? Damn, I don't deal with that. Then I'm like, yo, bro, I can't deal with you no more. I can't. I can't deal with you no more. But when that ski mask was on and the brother was downstairs on the first floor and saw your daughter walk by, I called. And this was while you was hating on me, dog. I called you and said, yo, I'm going to keep it 100. And told your wife, same thing. Yo, I'm going to keep it 100. Someone's over there and look what you doing. You friends with him now, right? You friends with him now. He could vent right next to you, right? Y'all all friends. You stupid. Anybody come with a ski mask on the first floor talking about, yeah, I just seen his daughter, and you got to rely on somebody that you betrayed to tell you the truth? How the hell you still friends with Son? How you still friends with a nigga who put a ski mask on to get you? How you befriend a dude that's like, yo, let's have a knife fight? You sick. You don't even know how to keep a friend. I'm the only one that never spoke out against your dumb ass. I'm the only one. And if you think I said something, I ain't said nothing. Okay, this is nothing. This is light. This is light, y'all. This is light work. This is nothing. But you see me, Vintage Polight, I got to give you the screenshots. Vintage Polight, I got to show you folders. I keep a double file on everybody. I told y'all that. And I ain't never failed whenever it was time to lay a nigga down out here. I just don't want to deal with this because if I start going into this, brother, conscious community is dead for the most part. Because guess what? You got to feel a way that you was even supporting Son. Because of the way he think. He could have got his news van, but he bought himself a Benz. Then he thought about the newsman and tried to put the onus on me, pardon the word try, puts the onus on me to donate the biggest amount of money when I'm the reason he got the goddamn car. He did use some of his own monies to get it. Let me say that. I don't never want to take away from that man and how hard he worked to do what he did. He worked hard, but don't attempt to play me. Don't play me. Don't front to everybody and keep talking about me and then I don't say nothing and you thinking that's how this world is going to work. Don't do that with me. Come on, don't play me. Don't play me, son. Don't play me. You could have been got that goddamn news van you want. And then you get the luxury of telling everybody you want to go to the Apollo. Let's raise some bread to go to the goddamn Apollo. I don't be on you when you change the venue in the middle of all of that. I don't be on you and ask you, so what's the difference between that venue and that venue? I don't be on you. I mind my business. But you see, you want to say anything you want to say about anybody. And then when someone says something to you, you're going to lose your mind. I got to do 15 videos. And if that don't bother him, then I'm going to start talking about his children. And I'm going to start talking about the women. And if that, no, bro, I'm only going to go but so far with this silly YouTube stuff. This is what people want to see. And that's why I ain't say what I really need to be saying to you. But I'm not even with that. It's going to be dealt with, but I'm not dealing with it on YouTube. That's a fact. I do got some YouTube shit for you. Let's not be silly now. But every time I got to think about, man, I don't want to affect your wife and your children, so I got to take that shit off. That's off limits. Because I can only attack you but so much still, because it's like I'm attacking them. So it's crazy. You got no honor, though. Every time I fell back from y'all, walk my way, I ain't tell nobody the reason why I'm not dealing with my man, because I think he is savage. I think he too greedy. I just move my way and do what I do. I'll do what I do. I don't be here like, yo, man, you know what? Yo, I don't do that. I don't do that Dr. Phil stuff. Let me start telling you about all the bad times I had with this brother. Yo, if we co-sign each other, I fall back. If it's a problem, I just watch people have their problems. You always let you know on the other end, if it gets too steep, you can always holler at me. It ain't that deep. I don't care what you be saying about me. That's the level I be on. I don't, cause you got to question if a man is real cool with somebody for mad years and they have a fallout, you got to look at which party do the most, because then everybody else know don't ever befriend him because he's out of control. That's what you learn. When you have a fallout with somebody, one of those parties do too much and the other party just be easy. That don't be because the other party don't got nothing. That because the other party is loyal. Even in my despise for the stuff you say, I'm like, man, the movement got to still go on. So I don't want to say a lot of stuff because the movement got to go on. The movement must go on. And you so crazy, you wait until all the dust cloud and all the bombing and the nuking take place, and then you realize, man, that was no good. You'll say to yourself, that was no good because now nobody trusts nobody. Y'all Negroes talk about each other so much that nobody trusts nobody. Y'all beef with each other so much that nobody want to trust nobody in this damn community. I can see if it was just me you had a problem with. Y'all Negroes got a problem with each other. Every video y'all put up every month, somebody got a problem with another brother. And y'all take turns and y'all want to be having the same problems against each other again later on. Y'all Negroes is sick. And the only reason y'all sick like that because y'all don't have no life outside of YouTube. Y'all sick.